This is Stamford, voted one of the best places to live in the UK. You'll find Stamford located on the edge of Cambridgeshire. One of the first things you'll see is Stamford Castle, built roughly 1075, shortly after the Norman Quest. According to Historic England, and as I walk round, I find a placard that says 1068. And close to the ruins is the Welland River, which runs through Stamford. It also features as a great walk. Stamford is noted as being one of the finest stone towns in the country, and have a look at these walls. And we come across beautiful artwork which celebrates the stone heritage of Stamford. Away from the main high street, what I'm really loving is all the tiny independent shops, and there are quite a few of them, and you literally just stumble on them as you go down alleyways, like this one here. Yes, it says bank, but it isn't. It is one of those. Everyone's got one of them. How incredible is this? I am in love, and it reminds me of an old advert for bread. Stamford is praised for several different qualities, particularly the history, but the amazing Georgian architect, which is very unique. And if you fancy doing a remake of Back to the Future, this is the place. This listed building is dated from the 1800s. It is also part of the Carnegie-funded legacy. And spotted is the famous illustrator, Beach, who's just decorating the front of the shop. Let's have a look and see what's in this bookshop. This looks really cool. What I hadn't realised is the bookshop is actually upstairs. Instead, the ground floor seems to have all sorts of things from chocolate, cards, stationery, and even bath bombs. Biggest collection of bath bombs I have ever seen, by the way. Just about to visit the coolest bookshop that I've come across, and this is what I wasn't expecting. And wasn't expecting to see at the top of the stairs, obviously I can see my child, and I actually am facing a grandfather clock at the top of the steps. Was not expecting that at all. I'm thinking Stranger Things remake. And we've got the decor, which kind of reminds me of Tudor period. We look through the windows, we will see the stairs leading up to the clock. Something I've not seen before is proofs, books before they've even been published. So you get to get the exclusive on what's coming out. And this is a first for me. Yes, it's St Michael's, a medieval church with a bank inside, as well as Boots the Opticians. Something I've never seen before. And this is Eleanor's Cross. It is a replica and it's one of 12 in the UK. And yes, in 1876 there were Odd Fellows. This is the first example of societies helping poor. And next door, Melbourne Brothers, who used to produce the beer. And the other end of King Mill Lane, you'll find the old bakehouse. The bakery that's running there has been there since the 1920s. It also uses the traditional methods. Beautiful house. Do not know who Joseph and Jane Calcott is from 1716. Could not find any information. Side by side you will find well-known brands as well as small independent shops. And dating back to the medieval period, we have St George's Church. So we're just going to have a little wander inside. Inside the church, marking the First World War, is the Roll of Honour, and I have recorded as many names as I can because I know people are always interested in researching their family history. The roof is decorated with angels, which is a gift of Burgess. The central angels on each carry the shields, the sign of passion, the pierced heart and wounded hand and feet of Christ. And that concludes the video, my bite-sized visit to Stamford. If you like the channel, please subscribe, I'd really appreciate it.